What's up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video. And first of all, before we start this video, I want to give a big shout out to everyone who checked on my content. Especially recently, the views have been up, the watch time has been up, even the subscriber counts have been up. So big ups for that. Thank you very much. I just want to point one specific video out posted last night. It was yesterday, right after the DSP's first stream. As you can see here, it did very well. It got 14,000 views in, like, I don't know, how long has it been out? It hasn't even been out. It's been out for like 12 hours. Yeah, it's been out for about 12 hours, and it got great watch time. Thank you. It got watch time, views, and subscribers, so thank you very much. This video was one of the better compilation videos that I put together in a long time. It was funny to watch. It was one of those videos where you had like secondary cringe for the person and you felt a little bad for them, but then you laughed at the same time. It was kind of one of those deals. And our boy Phil was just having a rough go yesterday during this playthrough. The dents weren't there, the views weren't there, people didn't care. Support was not there. Our boy Phil was struggling just to get to the tip goal. And what this video does is it actually goes step by step throughout that day. It goes step by step throughout that day. And what I want to do is I want to capture some of the highlights. I want to show specifically some of the patheticness here of Phil. And what I want to do is there are a couple things in that video that just it infuriated me. And then there were a couple things in there that made me laugh. So if you haven't had a chance to go watch it, go check it out. It's like 13 minutes long. It's great. It's one of those videos where you want to look away, but you just can't. So check it out. It's on my channel. It's the last one that was just posted. All right. So what I want to do here is I have a collection of snippets that I posted on Twitter yesterday. And this one here is the first one. Panic already setting in, Phil. This was probably maybe a few minutes into the playthrough, and our boy Phil already started to worry that support was just not going to be there. So let's listen to Phil here in this small clip.
Yeah, guys, I don't know why you're so quiet today. I'm here. I'm ready to chat and enjoying the game. I hope you guys are too. If you are, please give the stream a like. Get up to 100 likes this afternoon. We're at 60 something. And guys, please support the stream if you can. Anything appreciated, all right?
By the way, this always coincides whenever money is slow. So at this point, this was an hour and a half into the podcast, and Phil was down. He had what, $6? $6 total in tips and super chats. So every time, of course, support is slow, our boy Phil has to bring out the fact that the chat is quiet. Okay, Phil. The next little clip here is I want to play. It's a really funny one. This one's just stupid funnies, but let's play it because I found it to be funny.
Yes. Tyrone, see you later, I guess.
That's right, Tyrone. Tyrone was there paying Cat a visit probably, and our boy Phil just said peace out to Tyrone. All right, that was a stupid one, but I still found it funny. Just how he casually kind of looked over and said goodbye to Tyrone. The meme. If you know the meme, you know why that was funny. Okay, the next one here is the creme de la creme. This is where our boy Phil is so desperate to keep up the dent streak, the kings, coffers, whatever you want to call it, because I know a couple detractors call it something different. I call it the dent streak, right? This is Phil being so desperate that he actually lowers it. He lowers it from $200. And remember, this is $200 in super chats and tips. It doesn't matter the mixture, right? Because of course Phil was doing so well, and he thought that $200 was attainable per stream, folks, not a day, per stream. He expected his dents to give him $200 in support minimum every single stream. So let's watch Phil here looking even more pathetic.
Couple of days, and I think what I want to do, once again, since we're moving on to adjusting and doing things in a better way, I think what I want to do for the streams is I want to adjust the goals. Originally, the whole idea for the King's Coffers was that, well, I want to keep making what I was making, but it's obvious that was overinflated. So I think that we're kind of going to go back to what it used to be. Not the incremental goals, but the overall goals.
And let me quickly stop it. Overinflated, what he meant to say was greedy. Yes, Phil, I agree. That was being extra scummy and fucking greedy of you.
I was thinking we should do the 150 again, because that's what we were going for previously for tips. But instead of it being just tips, we will include everything, but it'll still just be the 150 that we were doing previous. So now everything that you do to contribute counts towards it. It's an easier goal to hit than the previous goal, right? I'm not saying that we're going to hit it. I'm seriously not. Like, I know we're not going to hit it this stream, but I just think that makes more sense. You know, before it was like, well, why'd you make it 200? Well, because I was getting super chats and 150 in tips every day. I don't want to screw myself. Well, guess what? Now we're not making nearly that at all. So why have an overinflated goal? I think we'll adjust it, and it'll probably work better for everybody. All right? That's what we'll do. We'll do the 150 like we were doing, okay? And it'll include everything. Super chats, super stickers, and tips. Sound good? Fair enough? All right. Now we can resume.
I guess my first question is, Phil, why did you think that $200 a goal, $200 was appropriate? Well, first of all, why are you setting any goals? I think setting goals is just disgusting. It is. I mean, if you want to set a member goal, I think that's okay. If you want to set a subscriber goal, that's okay. If you want to set a like goal, I guess that's okay. That's fine. But when you're sitting here and you're asking for straight up cash, you want money, you don't care, and you're saying you want a minimum of $200 per stream, that's disgusting. It is. It's disgusting, Phil. And you thought you were going to get away with it. You keep pushing and pushing the begging and pushing the money requests as far as you can. I told you this before. Remember when Phil was trying to use psychology on his dents and say, hey guys, if I get $50 in tips, that'll be a good day for me, right? And their narrative was that if he made $50 in tips, regardless of any other support, it was a good day. He saw that as a good stream, right? And what he was doing was he was conditioning people to tip a minimum of $50. And the goal was once that was set and that became standard, he was going to bump that up. He was going to say, okay guys, I think we should move the goal up to $100 for one stream, the first stream. If I get $100 in tips for the first stream, I'll see it as a success. And then if I can get 50 for the second stream, that's great. That's perfect. And what he would do is he would condition his dents to think that was normal. But when the Kino guys came in and support went crazy and rampant, Phil thought that this was going to continue, that he no longer had to use tricks and try to condition his dents into tipping. He thought, oh, fuck that. The money's again, it's going to be rolling in, and I deserve this. I deserve this fucking money. Not can you guys please support. It was, let's get this tip shit going. I want to see this. Why don't let's unseat so and so. And that's probably the most disgusting thing when he says that. Let's unseat NDO. Let's get a bigger tip than that. Let's get him off the leaderboard. That's disgusting, bro. That is. Because what you're doing, you're saying, well, yeah, that was a nice tip at the time, but no one gives a shit. It's time to move the fuck on. Who cares if someone gave me $20? I want $25. It's just disgusting, Phil. It leaves a bad taste in people's mouths. And no one wants to deal with that shit. People come on stream, a lot of people watch YouTube because it's a cheap alternative to other forms of entertainment. For the most part, YouTube is free. You can go and watch your favorite YouTuber and not pay anything. Maybe watch an ad here or there, give them a sub, and if you feel inclined to give them some money, you can give them some money. But for the most part, it's one of the cheaper ways to actually get entertained. And you want to turn this shit into a fucking business. You think you're fucking Comcast. You think you're Comcast and you have pay-per-view. And no, Phil, it doesn't fucking work that way, bro. It doesn't, and it just turns people off, and that's why people leave. And I actually have a really good post that I posted here from one of the Kino Casino viewers who dropped a note in my video. They watched my video and they left a note, and it wasn't negative, but I think it's a really good read because it gives you a perspective from someone that's not a detractor and someone that's actually been there and tried to give Phil a fair shot. And I will play that in a minute. But yeah, that's the clip here of Phil being so fucking desperate. And yes, moving the goalposts where now he's asking for $150 per stream. Which comes out to, so you guys know I did the calculation. $200 a stream for a whole year would have been $124,800 $800. Since Phil is lowering that, right? That would be $300 a day times 6 streams. 6 streams a day. That would be, Phil wants $3,600 a week. And let me make sure I'm doing that right. My apologies. Hold on. $300 a day, right? For, okay, I'm sorry. 300 times 6 days. That's $1,800 a week. Phil wants $1,800 a week, right? You times that by 52 weeks out of the year. Now he wants $93,600. He wanted initially $124,800. Now he wants $93,600. Which, yeah, that's less than $124,000, but it's just fucking outrageous that you would expect someone to actually support you at that level, Phil. It's pretty fucking pathetic, brother. Anyway, let's keep going because I got a couple more clips. Oh, here it is. This is where the Dents are actually refusing to support Phil because they want to see him wear. They want to see Phil wear the clown clothes.
See if they've done it correctly. And by the way, Iron Chef Sakai, I missed it, had tagged me and said, we want your goals back. Like, for example, the incremental goals. Well, here's the thing. Number one, I'm not going to be putting incremental goals on the leaderboard. I'm not. All right. There's certain situations where you don't want to do them. For example, on a day where I'm doing an interview or I'm doing some different kind of content, I'm not going to be doing them. If we're doing standard gameplay streams, then perhaps, yes, we can bring them back. I'm okay with that. But it depends. Like, for example, the last 2 days, it was insanely hot. There was no way I was wearing hats and vests during days when this was 100-degree inside my office, right? Like today, I have the window open. It's cooler in here. I'd be okay with wearing a hat or a vest if we hit those goals at 100 and 150 bucks of contributions. But it has to be subjective. It can't be, oh, you know, no matter what, you absolutely have no right to ever dispute it. You must do it. No. You got to have some level of fucking realism here and understanding of the human condition. No, I'm not going to be sitting here torturing myself to dress up in a vest when it's 100 degrees in my office. That's incredibly fucking stupid. And quite frankly, people should be supporting me for my content and not for me to dress up. Okay? So, if you want to contribute to see those goals, all right, cool. I'm down for that, but it has to be a normal day when it's fine. Today is fine. Tonight on the late stream, perfectly fine. You know, tomorrow, if we're playing Metaphor and it's a cooler day, fine. But if I'm playing Street Fighter and I'm already overheated and my adrenaline's all the fucking way up, you can already see me all stressed out, I'm not going to be putting hats and vests on. If I'm doing an interview, I'm not going to be putting, you know what I mean? No, we're not doing that stuff. Okay, so it's subjective for sure. Let me put it that way. It's not going to be objectively yes or no. It's going to be subjective judgment.
And what did he do? Someone threw him a $50 super chat, and he put on a hat like the monkey he is. Like the clown he is, and he sat there and he danced. He danced like a monkey, and he did it last night as well. Yeah, those goals are coming back. And by the way, the person asking this, that Sakai guy, he's an old-time Dent. He's been there for a very, very long time. So the people that want to see the clown clothes back on are his original people. The new Kino folks don't give a shit. But again, they're not really there. Most of them have gone, and most of them don't give a shit. So Phil's gonna have to revert back to putting on the clown makeup and dancing for his loyal Dents. All right, and then here, this was my thumbnail for the video, which I think was a proper thumbnail. This is me notating that the Dent streak died. Number 7. It died again with 0. And then here's another clip of Phil actually almost accidentally telling his Dents, thank you for opening up your wallets.
But I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to be sad. And listen, you never have to apologize. The fact that you guys are here and hanging out with me every day is amazing. The fact that you open your support to me and you allow me to keep doing what I'm doing is so awesome. But I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to be sad. And listen, you never have to apologize. The fact that you guys are here and hanging out with me every day is amazing. The fact that you open your support to me and you allow me to keep doing what I'm doing is so awesome. But I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to be sad. And listen, you never have to apologize. The fact that you guys are here and hanging out with me every day is amazing. The fact that you open your support to me and you allow me to keep doing what I'm doing is so...
Crying emojis for Phil. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for opening your wallets to me or opening up your support. It means the world to me. All right, no more white run, no more white run. But I just wanted to play that because again, it was so sad and pathetic of our boy Phil. I thought he was gonna cry there, but he held it together. He did because of course someone came in and dropped a 50 super chat, and he was able to wear a hat like the clown he is. Okie doke. And this is me being joyous. Thank you everyone for watching the video. It was at 2,600 in like the first 40 minutes. It's actually over 14,000 views. Big ups. Thank you everyone. Oh, here's the post right here. This is something that someone from the casino crowd posted on my video. And I thanked them. I actually pinned it and thanked the guy for his input. And again, as you can see, your boy Duty treats people nice. He doesn't treat Phil's viewers like crap. He doesn't dox them. He doesn't do any of that. He treats them nicely, and he doesn't delete their post or whatever. He acknowledges it. So the guy here says, I'm from the Kino crowd, and I thought Phil would capitalize on the drama streams. That's what people want. I never heard of Phil prior to Kino Casino, but me personally, I don't want to watch someone just play video games, especially when they're not teaching you how to play or giving tips. Exactly. Phil just sits there and expects you to throw cash his way while he barely gets through a fucking level of a game, and he has to beg people to show him how to actually win the fucking game. Another negative thing is you're not allowed to talk about things you want to talk about in chat. That's right. Phil, if you're talking about sports, if you're talking about anything other than what Phil is doing, he will moderate you. That's a stone cold fact. Okay, so I want to talk about in chat. That's going to make a lot of casino people leave. Yep, as you've seen it, he's barely getting 350 people to watch a stream. We keep getting told no drama in chat. Yep, his moderators, they do it all the fucking time. There's Darziak and one other fucking mod there. They don't even fucking tell you. They just put you in a timeout or they ban you. Let's see. I watch Kino Casino because we laugh and have a good time. I can't wait for the boys to return. Honestly, I'm not that excited to watch Phil play Street Fighter and complain about inputs. I can't do anything. Everyone who beats him is just sucks, and they can't play the right way. If someone is winning, they're doing it the right way. Facts. Everyone knows that. But of course, Phil has to lie about Street Fighter. And he goes, I don't know. I'm giving Phil a chance, but I'm just not interested in what he offers. And then he says he should change up his content. That's all he said. And that was a good post. I actually posted it on Twitter yesterday and said, hey, this was some good insight. And I got 166 likes, which is nice. And people got to watch it. And, some people added their comments behind it and stuff. So again, your boy Duty, giving people the information, not banning people, not treating people poorly. And so I appreciate that guy who posted this. It was very insightful. And he didn't, make a derogatory comment about me or anything. He just posted this and I thanked him. Yeah. So let's see here. Oh yeah, here me shit posting on Dr. Disrespect. He reapplied for channel monetization, and of course I quoted that and said, I'm glad this was just a minor setback. Minor. Get it? Minor. Anyway, let's see here. This is my pinned comment where of course Phil wants $20,000 to fix a hypothetical plumbing problem that will never happen. Anyway, folks, that was it. I just wanted to go through and just highlight how pathetic Phil is when it came to this whole dent streak, and how he just needs to move on, and yet he fails over and over again to pivot. He refuses to do so, and he just keeps doubling down, and all that's going to do is it's just going to push away people. You think most of the Kino Casino folks left already? You're going to have more people like that guy, because that guy said he's not watching the content anymore. Because he responded to my pin. I put a little note. He said, yeah, he was done. He's just waiting for Kino to come back. And that's how most people are. Most people that are watching Phil now, they're just watching him because the Kino guys aren't there. But once they come there, they're gonna go back to him. They're gonna go back to Kino and give them all their fucking money. All that money that was going to Phil is gonna be going back to the Kino guys. Because I'm sorry, there's no way you can wail out on two people. I'm sorry, two streamers. Anyway, that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to highlight that, give my thoughts on how pathetic this is. He did hit the tip goal yesterday. I think he got 150. Excuse me, the streak. So the streak is at 1 if he is actually counting it. If he's going to be pathetic and start counting again, I'm going to start laughing at him again, because it's not going to last long. If he tries to continue counting the tip goal or the tip streak or the dent streak or whatever, That's pretty pathetic. I mean, we're up to what? Dentrig number 8? Version 8, I mean, and it still failed, and he's going to continue doing the same thing, but of course, that's Phil in a nutshell. That's all I have, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, if you didn't have a chance to watch that video, watch it. It's like a 13-minute video. It's pretty fucking funny. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.